Well, let's see Tom's video for a second, see what he says at the beginning of it at least.
Have 48 players per server at launch with a maximum of 16 players per faction in 4 squads of 4 from my understanding. Aside from optimization and some weird AI behavior.
So I did hear there's different factions in the game, but basically there's a 40-player lobby that you go into, which if you compare it to, from what we know, it's an 8x8 map. If you look at like PUBG is an 8x8 map for Vikendi, Miramar, some of the big, or what is it, for the giant ass maps they have there, there's like 100 players that are on there, and a lot of that can feel a little empty. COD's map was a little bit smaller, like Verdansk, and that had 150 players on it. There's people everywhere on that, but they also don't all have the PvE element, which this is much more focused on, which compares maybe better to Tarkov, which has smaller maps. And Tarkov, you go in, there's like 9 to 16 maybe other players on there with a whole bunch of PvE also going on. So, I mean, that seems like a decent amount of people.
Behavior, I felt my feedback was kind of nitpicky by the time I was done playing. I think Madfinger Games, the studio behind Grayzone Warfare, are operating within a certain niche that we've all been waiting ages for, and at the base level, they're pretty much delivering on all fronts with a persistent open world that is always changing even when you're not playing. You don't spawn in or disappear when you reach an extract point in this game, instead having to arrive and depart the area in a helicopter, or on foot of course, and return to the safety of your forward operating base where your stash and mission givers can be found. The helicopter is AI controlled and flies on select paths, but you will be invincible when flying above ground. A lot of games struggle when it comes to realism, and there's a fine line when it comes to the balancing act of realistic mechanics and fun gameplay, which from my short time...
Jeez, look at this menu, bro. This very much looks like Tarkov, though. You manage weight, blood, intoxication, radiation, energy, hydration. But to the point that he made, I don't know if you caught that, this is a persistent world. So this is always going to be online, and
playing,
does sound
I think Grayzone Warfare absolutely
much
nails,
cooler.
and I'm excited to play more whenever it releases. I just hope they don't rush it out of the door too soon. I don't want to ramble on for ages though, and I think most of your questions will be answered in the following gameplay and the conversations I have with the devs. But I'll do my best to answer
this
anything
looks
more specific
so
if
much
you have
better
any burning
graphically.
questions in the comments. There's no confirmed release date as of now, but with the early access on the
Tom's
horizon,
video here,
I don't see the initial launch date being too far off. For now at least, let me know your thoughts below,
This
leave a
looks
like for the
sick.
algorithm, subscribe for more, and without further ado, this is Grayzone Warfare.
Go.
That's awesome.
Go. It's there only for
I kind of like the idea of being under
We're all on.
expected, and then I see this, and now I'm kind of surprised in a better way, though, you know?
Yeah.
If the original
bye,
gameplay
Michael.
wasn't that great. I had some stutters in the game.
Actually.
When the world
This
was
is
loading.
awesome.
I do see that.
Glad to hear that.
I did stutter a little bit when we took off there, but
Yeah.
Enjoy the view.
There might be a
Dude, that looks
tiny
so
stutter
much
when
better
you're
with how
flying.
Tom rendered this. This looks
it happens
good.
to you, like for the first time when you're on the heli,
right, okay.
and
The tree's just like, I don't know if
still
it's gonna,
working on
if
the
it's just like a
optimization,
gimmick at
so
first, you
loading
know, like
shaders and
just seeing
stuff.
all of it.
Of course,
But it looks
yeah.
cool. Seeing the trees
But
from that
it's-
far
it
away.
is stunning already.
I can already hear the people playing like their own music down the mic as we fly in.
Painted black on every run.
Yeah,
All right, we saw some of this, so I want to see what like the premise is here.
it's not intentional.
it's supposed to be invincible.
We were returning to the base camp and one guy was shot by AI, so
Nice.
we were surprised, right?
Yeah, we were like, no, you can't. Like, you didn't get hit. Like, we are sure you didn't get hit.
And then he got hit.
Looks a lot like Arma 3. It's that same like Milsim.
Okay, I'm here.
Little guided tour of the island.
Yeah.
This is cool.
There's like multiple paths to how to do this quest. Basically, it's like open world, so you can go directly there. But yeah, we want to show you this path. They
I
are
kind of want to see how
usually,
Tom does
next
some
to
of the
gate,
combat
next
on
to
it.
the truck
Yeah, I
there.
see one Northwest 300-ish.
Of course, me.
And see how it
usually
looks.
the first one to die in every playtest we have. So.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
no.
There's
Even
5
if
of
we
them
are
on
a
this
group,
mission.
Like, and I'm in the middle. I'm the first who died.
More shots to the right.
And one's coming from the west, but slowly.
Anyone got eyes on them?
Right at the gate right now.
Yep, seen.
Yep.
Yeah, see.
Enemy down.
Oh,
Down.
take a hit. I'm bandaging here.
That.
I heard.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, hit me again? Okay, I'm backing off.
It
I'm
sounded
backing off.
painful, Dave. You know, it's supposed
And then on the
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm patching up.
Severe bruise.
With your arms.
Okay, my guy's still having a hard time here.
The
Okay, so
recall
two guys
feels really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Just
Oh.
be careful. If you aim for too long, you will deplete your arm stamina. And
That's what I
you'll
noticed when we were
lose
watching the
weight if you
video.
use
There's
Ah.
ADS
your aim.
Okay.
stamina on the top
Kind of like
left,
read up
the
to
left
it.
side.
If
Tom
you-
got
if
hit
you
though.
hover your mouse over the specific injury on the
So he's got survival kit, splint, some medicine, energy drink, water, blood bag.
X-ray, you will find you will get more information.
Severe bruise to the chest. Such a
Light
wimp.
bleeding, and
Oh,
it's
really?
just a
One of you
hurt
bring a scope,
indicator.
or are you all on
Just
hollow?
hollow, yeah.
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 But you can see he's losing
Patching
blood
up.
Pushing up behind
One
you
more,
guys.
one more down the street.
Oh,
until he
no,
patches
no.
it up.
Just figured I'd throw myself in at the deep end for the first run, you know.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, like I love the LPVOs in this game. One more sprinting down the street.
It's just like Tarkov, the
But he's
inventory
in the car
system.
away.
Okay.
Yeah.
They'll be.
It's like
these are
PUBG,
like
but-
the beginner enemies. Like this is the first location you're gonna have. This is for onboarding.
For any of these games, you have to
Right.
manage an
And
inventory,
because
right? It's a
manage-
bag or whatever. But
Yep,
I
yep,
like
yep.
this
That's
style
right.
better. Is more like Tarkov, where it's
Imagine
like
that, you'll
the square
be,
boxes.
going through this map for
Tetris
the
it.
first time with like iron sights. You know?
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
Oh crap! I just got hit really hard.
Should have
What?
brought
One down.
grenades.
What should I take if I'm dizzy?
There you go, Tommy.
If you're dizzy,
Yeah.
If you are dizzy,
Just in game, not in real life. I'm alright. I'm okay.
I think painkillers. I'm not
Nice. Who shot him?
there we go.
Nice shot. Okay, so our objective is our goal is like on the right side on this path.
Can we
It is
loot the
the-
bodies?
Shots to the right.
Yes.
Yes,
you can.
sure.
If
And
you want
definitely try to get some
bandanas,
water and food.
Does his wrist look weird, or is that how you,
There are
you hold
also
it? I
loot
actually don't know.
boxes, which you can find in some locations.
Thumbnail.
And there is loot basically. We currently working on some like polishing these boxes to be like more.
Oh, so he's
visible
looting
for
the
the players, not look as
enemies.
other boxes in the game. So it should be better. Okay, so here is our location. This is like one objective, and you need to find the intel inside.
Cool.
Do you want me to help you out, or do you want to search for it?
No, show it.
Let's have a
Alright.
look.
Is this the house where the mission objective is?
Yeah, here
Yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
Here's something.
Okay.
All right, tomorrow you still don't have the mission. Mate.
Yeah, I don't. So
Alright.
someone else needs to claim it
Alright, so here's the.
after you def.
Here you should see a phone.
Right, so that would only spawn in if I had the mission equipped.
Okay,
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool.
I got it.
So that's.
It's kind of cool though, in that if
Yeah,
you're
like,
all spawning in and you have
goal
different
is
missions to
to
do around the
find
world
the
in this
building and,
perpetual world,
The intel.
then
Here you can see. Here's the.
that's
like,
where you'll
mark
cross
that
paths
you're
with other
supposed to
players,
We're taking shots.
and it forces
No, no,
like
I was shooting.
crazy
Oh.
situations.
So if you come out of the building.
Coming down.
There's nothing to be scared or worried about. You can just.
That's what makes I think the PvE more exciting.
So right out here.
But I don't know if
you
there's a
can
reason
see
to
the sign that
PvP it,
you
or
were
if it's
supposed to be
something where
looking
it's
for.
like,
I'm
Oh,
gonna
and that
shoot
tells
it.
you like the mission.
Am I gonna shoot it? I'm aiming at it right now.
Yeah.
It's in the
Okay.
mission description. Like look
how
for
it's
signs. So this
incentivized
is-
Oh, I
either
see.
way.
So it was like graffiti
To kill
instead
them
of
or help 'em.
actual UI elements.
Okay,
That's so much better than like an UI or HUD element, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
right.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing about the tasks here. Like the tasks themselves can be pretty.
So it's
simple,
indicated on the building
when it
rather
comes to,
than
like, the
HUD.
information or what you're
That's
supposed
cool.
to do, but you can encounter a lot of enemies. You can encounter AI, maybe some overachieving PMCs that would like to take you out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really like the difficulty of the mission is set by the circumstances, and they can be always different. So this mission could be, I don't know, Adam said it could take, it took them 20 minutes with them knowing where they're supposed to go.
Yeah, it's around the 20 minutes for
It
us.
could take 2 hours and be like multiple attempts. So
Yeah. And also this is like I think it's not first mission definitely. It's like fourth or fifth mission, and some of the first mission will have some coordinates like in the objectives to help you, and you can like
That's
see
good.
the coordinates on the map. So it will just tell you which sector you should like
That's
look.
cool. So it just gives you like the grid. pretty much.
Yes.
That's
Some
cool.
of them for the beginning area, for sure for the later, because there is 150 quests now.
Wow.
These will be more difficult, and there will be less clues. It will be on players to find out.
Alright, so I'm just gonna close the group
Some of the
again,
ending
so,
missions, like in Tarkov, though, just piss me off so much. I just gave up on them. I didn't even want to do any of them in the first place. If you don't even know where you're going in, I just hope it's not too tedious with some.
I'm not staying
with
on
some
that
of them,
road.
but
I see how it is. Let us all die first.
well, someone's gonna have to find show you the way.
We need a canary.
Alright,
Cannon
so
fodder.
am I supposed to go first? Alright, let's go.
God, I can imagine how intense this would be with just other
With
players,
players, yeah.
potentially.
yeah, exactly. Like if you get
Like
cross
most of the
path,
buildings are accessible for the players.
Some energy
Oh,
drinks in here.
Oh, cool. I just got XP for finding the construction site.
Sorry.
Some of them, yeah, you can look at you can find some loose loot there in this.
So, because like Tomo, you said raid, these are not exactly raids. You can just enter the map, leave the map whenever you want.
Right, it's like an ongoing,
Yeah.
Okay, so
persistent world.
let's go to the supermarket area and be careful because usually I know.
Hey.
Love that.
Yes.
More of like a, the timer is how much resources you have.
Exactly. And
Yes,
how
yes.
risk-averse you
Okay.
are.
Love that.
Yes.
you can just stay in the
Like
game.
we've had people on Discord kind of like saying that they're just gonna lie in one spot for hours to roleplay snipers.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's just called
I
being
mean-
That
a
would be
rat.
crazy.
It's called being a rat, yeah.
Then you actually do have to probably bring
Role-playing
food and
a rat.
water
Dishonorable discharge.
versus just
So
doing it
watch him
between
because
raids or
where there's
whatever, right?
one,
Like the
there's
mission's gonna
one.
end
Yep.
anyways. You
Oh.
have to leave. There's
Oh,
no
what?
having to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost
You can
sight
just
of it.
stay in the game. That's
He's behind
crazy.
the truck. The
Pushing up behind you
Jeep.
guys.
That's the idea of
Must
the
be really far
perpetual
away.
world,
Watch
though.
yourself.
Taking a shot.
He's down.
There's another one. Another one on his
Nice, Custer. I'm over to you guys.
on the left.
Much more. They're coming.
Oh yeah, I think I saw movement there. Shots far away. More on the left.
Oh, they're close. Yeah,
Real
northwest.
close.
Oh yeah, pretty close. Oh yeah, gotcha.
Die. Oh,
Northwest.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
Ooh.
More in this alleyway next to me here.
one more guy coming down the road.
I'm coming northwest right now.
I died.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and throw a grenade.
You might want
Grenade
to
out.
south side as well.
Yep.
Because I died. I don't know to what.
Good frag. That was right where they were. They're in the bushes. Got one down.
Yeah.
Teamwork make a dream work.
This is
Must
called
have run here.
Grayzone. This is a new game where
Brown van.
they just released some footage of it. Tom was playing it, so I just wanted to
So
see
can I
some of
shoot
it, what it looked
down
like.
North.
Can I treat a mild bleeding with a tourniquet or?
If you look at the map, you can see where we are.
Okay.
Even the.
Okay, you are close to us.
Oh, wait, is that?
So they just
Oh,
wiped
oh,
all
those-
these guys out.
That's you guys. Alright.
Don't kill us.
It's got some
Steal all of
headsets,
Deep's loot.
backpack, frag, meds.
mine.
Okay,
No.
I can go to the landing zone now.
Oh, you put some attachments on your
Stay
Glock,
here.
did you, Deef? I mean, my Glock.
Listen.
Don't mind if I do.
Uh-oh, I'm dead.
Are you?
Oh.
Yeah, I thought it was one of you. Then I checked the map, and
No,
it
no,
wasn't.
All my friends are dead.
Uh-oh.
I found that guy.
Good luck, Damo.
Everyone's dropping like flies.
So that's what happens when you are not coordinated.
Yeah. I'm at Deef's body still right now.
Oh, we have more guys coming. Let's just hold up somewhere
Okay.
and wait for them.
Yeah, this is super realistic, but it's not so realistic that
Yeah.
it's no longer a game.
But that's like the whole thing. Like that's the balance of the game. Like you have, we are pushing for realism.
Mhm.
But
While
it's gotta be fun. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
It's gamified realism. So, like, basically, the guy who created the ballistic system, he has so many ideas that if we didn't, if we just let him loose, he would basically create a secondary physical system for the world.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the crazy guy. In the meantime, we can clear this marketplace if you want.
Yeah?
Sounds good.
There were voices to the left here.
To the left. Right.
No left.
Maybe we will meet all
Gotcha.
in the base camp soon.
We keep losing men.
There's a lot of trash talk.
Chatting again.
I think you will be inside.
The quest.
Through.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's part of it. If you're like comfortable to kind of stay.
Looks
and
like they got everybody back
a world
alive
like this,
here.
then
games.
There we go.
The AI have headshot you a lot, Deef. I'm not sure I want to put on a beret instead of a
Listen,
TC 2000 helmet.
you don't think my beret's bulletproof?
Should we test it?
No, that's all right. No.
Area of this route by the rock.
Got pretty high optic zoom, so. Oh my god, what happened in here?
Oh,
You will have to find out once the game is out.
Poor dudes. Look at this window, right? Yeah.
Oh boy.
So good.
can't you blame them? They're not
Wow.
matching camos. I'd do the same.
So what are your main focuses now before launch?
Right now,
Obviously, footstep audio you've covered across different
right now we're
terrain.
yeah, right now we are mainly polishing, working on optimization. Adam will be able to tell you more about this, but when it comes to features, we should be done with that. We just polish it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Now it's most about the optimizations and finishing the stuff. As you can see in the map, there are a lot of locations and they're almost done. We are in the last stage, polishing them. So finalizing some gray box stuff and
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, because we only saw this bit really of the map going back to the base camp. But look, there's another base camp at the top. This thing is actually, this is massive. Of course, the middle looks like you
and
can't
then
go there.
balancing, of course. Yeah, this is important thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we will try our best, but definitely we will balance the game once it will be released after the feedbacks and this kind of stuff.
And the damage is tied to the ammo type, right? Not like the actual gun itself.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so we explore the landing zone, so we can call the heli back to the base camp. So somebody please open the map and click on the base camp and call for transport.
Anyone who didn't get to call the heli yet?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah, so you just need to be in the vicinity of a landing zone, and and you just open the map and click on the base camp where we started from,
Oh, I see.
and call the heli from to there. So
Got it.
the system will automatically decide which landing zone is closest to you, and it will send the heli there. With it will even count on the fact how
Yeah.
contractors, but in the studio it's about 40 or 50 people here.
It looks cool, man. I think there's a lot of promise for it. It definitely does look like it's early access, but I'm on my other account. But I don't know. I mean, I would love a game like this to work. To Tom's point at the beginning as well, I think the idea of a fun, good extraction game has been wanted for a long time. I absolutely loved playing Tarkov for what it was, and I've thought about going back to it as well. I kind of played through most of that game and what I enjoyed out of it. And if there's other takes and variations of it, to me, it's kind of like what it was between playing a game like PUBG and playing a game like Warzone. They are both battle royales, but they are extremely different in how they play and what's fun about each of them. Same thing with Apex. This game does have PvP in it, but we're purely focused on the PvE element and what they've shown us. So I do think that adds an incredible element to it in general. And you'll run into people, but I don't know that's what I was saying. I don't know what the incentives are going to be in killing somebody, taking all their gear. How rare is gear going to be? Even compare Tarkov's approach versus Call of Duty DMZ's approach, which I fully played through as well, which is you go in and you just start with a fully kitted gun. Your insured weapon slots on a 3-hour cooldown that you can speed up, and you get a full gun back. The gun doesn't really matter that much in terms of the attachments and everything, whereas it's far more valuable. You got to use a flea market and such in Tarkov and build your gun, and it's a very big deal to have a really good gun in that game. Not so much in COD because you spawn with something so easily. It is definitely still early access. We got to see where they go with it, but it sounds cool.